trying to turn down the volume. It might not even be that loud, but we just didn't want it to be overpowering our voice. I mean, we kind of on low energy, so I don't know about the projecting and how bombastic or it's something about how it's gonna come across. I don't know. Y'all. Go with the flow. This your girl Lottie here. Here's We Throw Show. You show up, never know what you're gonna get. Hey sis, thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. Oh, hey Jean, welcome into the crew. Did you? It's crazy. I was trying to respond to a video you sent me, and somehow I don't know if I deleted the trail or something. You just disappeared, and my capacity for technology is low. I pray you guys are having a great day. Oh wow, that's amazing. That's crazy. Look, 10 seconds ago, look, we just got the energy of grief. They gave us a loud, like Three of Swords energy, and then they said grief, and it was like 1, 2, 3, and it was very, very soft energy. So it was like, is this loud, soft versus loud grief? And the spirit said yes, and I'm hearing the word family, and they gave us like in our family, and I know it's probably like a cultural thing. Maybe I don't know if other cultures of people do this, but the way that we knock in the black community is very signature. It's like a certain rhythm, and when they knock with that, it's family. You just open up the door, like, we know what it is. Oh, just a funny video. It was something else that you sent me though that I was like, ooh, that's good. It was like the one of the last. Okay, so it wasn't not the one 10 seconds ago. We haven't seen that, but you sent me. I think it was like 2 videos, and something called me to the one above the last one. It was something about the Saturn return. That's the one I'm talking about. That. So, and I was trying to respond to that and fucked around and deleted the whole trail of conversation. I don't know how we did that, but thank you so much. I thought that video was hilarious. I was like, maybe that's why we're picking up all this weird energy. So, go from that to seeing this video, which we shared on the community page, and it's with DDG. Oh, thank you so much. If you could send it back, that would be great, because I'm like, this is awesome. So, y'all know, everybody, when Halle Bailey started dating DDG, they was like, what the hell is she doing with this guy? Like, right. So, we always talk about energetic vampires and how they will assume your characteristics and your personality. They love your talents and stuff, but then there's something about it that they start to envy and get jealous, and then the relationship breaks down, to the present. Why is this dude out here trying to pick up other people or impress this other chick with a joke that Haley told him, beloved? I was like, that's an example of how these narcissistic characteristic people, because we can't call him a narcissist, right? But we could say that he's heavy on the characteristics, right? Trapping you, get you pregnant, right? Why? So you can have this baby and be holding to him, and then he switch up after the fact, and now the relationship done broke down. And what is he doing out here? Using her talents, her gifts, her personality, her quirks and shit to pick up other people. Like, yeah, it's fucking weird. So when that was just an example of how people really do try to assimilate you. They will get connected to you, they will learn you, they will study you only to assimilate and kind of represent you in a different way. It's weird. It's weird as shit. But if y'all don't think that shit exists, check out the video and kind of contemplate it and think about it for yourself. Let it sit in your spirit and see what it's doing to you. But anywho, back to the regular scheduled program. What up, y'all's week? What it do? Welcome back to the Week Feel, y'all. Welcome to you. If you are new, welcome to you too. I am La T. I am a spiritual reader, a channel messenger onto the Most High God. We are fully surrendered, beloved, and the purpose is to support you on your journey. Enlightenment, healing, all of it. And we got to be aware of these tears that's in our vicinity that mirror us. They look like us, but they are not us. Stick around for the message. It's probably something in here since you were tapped in. See, it's this toxic shit. It's the tear energy, beloved. They look like us, but they not us. They come around to assimilate you, to get your energy, to cloak themselves in something that looks and kind of feels like the weak energy. And for them, sometimes it be working if you're not clued in on the characteristics to pay attention to it. Some of our best teachers and early, tormentors are people that are in your family. That's what it's giving. Are you the loner? Are you into yourself? Why? Because you deal with a bunch of people that you just may not be able to trust. See, you're a star seed. It's giving hermit. It's giving intimate journey. It's given now that you are like kind of set aside, set apart, you understand the why, you've been on your soul searching and trying to discover the meaning. What is this? What is the purpose? Y'all gotta excuse me, we've been down the rabbit hole watching The Matrix. But it's given somebody in your family that's toxic. It's given they will cause you some sort of heartache. It's given soft grief, 1, 2, 3, loud grief, soft grief. It's given like the illusions and the bullshit that people be doing, whether it's friends or family. And I'm picking up family for somebody beloved, like y'all from the same strain. And it's given you have spiritual gifts, possibly, right? Secretly, like intuition is on point, and you may be like the new head boss that's coming up. Like that could be the judgment. It could be for you to like take to some sort of it's given leadership position in the family, and they want me to slow down because they really want me to get this out. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega for bringing the message. Let it be edifying onto self first and foremost, so that we may be strengthened to bear the yoke you have placed upon our shoulders. It's given energy, like boss energy, and not like you would just be the boss of family, but it like, you know how there's always a power dynamic. We've been talking about succession and like being prepared for leadership. Like look, judgment, emperor judgment, and then there's an emperor. So it's given, look, behind this emperor is enlightenment. So look, this right here is coming through. It's heavy. So we definitely got to pull these pieces together. We ask that the Most High God magnetizes the person to this space that needs to hear this. Have them hear, have them see, so that they may believe with their heart, beloved, to be spiritually strengthened, to pour into them. It's giving what they need in order to bear the yoke that's on their shoulders. It's giving a crown, and heavy is the head that wear it. Somebody in your family may feel like they're the one, or the person that is the matriarch, the patriarch of the family could be transitioning, and that's a part of life. Transitions are a part of life, but there's always a successorship. Somebody is always picking up the mantle. Somebody is always leading the family forward. Like that's the mentality of this enlightened emperor, is to move the family forward. Right? It's something that you could realize in terms of this awakening hangman energy, right? That you need to either bring forth, destiny with the wheel of fortune, change things in the lineage, just moving the family away from either toxicity, breaking curses, whether it's addiction, whether it's poverty, whether it's broken families. It could be, like a lot of single mothers or single fathers trying to, whatever the case may be. It's like bringing things back together and getting back on a level playing field, or stability, or straight and narrow, or something like that. It's definitely a correction, a level setting here. And I am picking up a soft grief versus a very hard, loud grief, like something heavy. And what we were picking up is like this hermit energy. With the start to the hermit is definitely giving healing, is giving star seed, somebody that shines bright in a very dark space, like a north star, like a guiding light where other people could follow it home. Is like back to self with the hermit, right? And understanding the truth of some things, having secrets revealed, and is giving spiritual truth, intuition, psychic abilities, gifts, all of this stuff that's kind of like wrapped up or been tied up and held back, held in bondage, is giving a release. Whatever this toxic tie is giving. There's somebody that notices it or is in charge of defeating it. in charge of defeating it. So now that we got the audience, thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate it. I do. Are you the new leader? The new enlightened emperor? Like family authority is what it's given. Like, has this position been passed down to you from some form of succession? And if it is, it's given heavy is the head that wears the crown, beloved. So we do have one emperor that's under judgment or facing some sort of judgment, and we have another emperor that's being risen up. Like the light is shining on you, some sort of realization, exposure, right? It's definitely giving realization, enlightenment energy that you are the next to sit on this throne or some sort of seat of authority within your family. So I don't know who this emperor that's under judgment is, but it's given, like, again, family succession and authority. So the people would probably start to look to you for advice, coming to seek you, like, what is the next thing that we're doing? When is the next family reunion? What are we doing in terms of, bringing the family back together as far as healing, how we're moving forward in terms of family goals and legacy? It's definitely something. We got a magician, an alchemist, king of cups, emotionally balanced is supposed to be, and so maybe in control of energy, could be money. Control of money, energy, king of cups, supposed to be emotionally balanced, but they could just be a water sign, right? And a magician, they could be a manipulator. This could be or they may have some sort of skill that amass some sort of wealth, but spirit is saying no, it's giving manipulation, controlling, hoarding. So this emperor or some sort of authority within your family is under judgment for their manipulation, for kind of like being very nonchalant, very like it's given emotionally balanced, so it's not like very cold or harsh. It's just like stoic type of energy, like it's given say la vie. It's given I don't give a fuck energy. Right? I'm in control, deal with it, is what it's giving. Like if you want something for me, you gotta convince me that I need to give it. Like it's in my interest to do something because I'm in control over everything. That's what it's giving. This person is facing judgment. Ooh, and it's see hermit. This is something with this. Look, conflict, and we see the moon. Definitely illusions. Hey, Crystalline, thank you so much for tapping in. And we see Ten of Pentacles. And we see the World card. Like, it's the end here. A new cycle, a new day is dawning, is what it's giving. So whatever this battle is that's taking place behind the scenes over money, that cycle is coming to a close. And it's somebody that's in this hermit energy, star, guiding light in the darkness, but by yourself, soul searching, going through your journey is giving enlightenment, and you're about to step into some sort of authority position. You're going to usurp some sort of authority that's already present. And you're using spiritual gifts, the truth of yourself being revealed in order to do it. Yeah, whatever this is a heavy burden. It's like you really need strength to be able to carry this, to build something new. Because that's what the Ten of Wands is. Look, lies and deceit and shit like that. It's like something is making it hard to rebuild, to set up a new foundation. So I definitely feel a tower moment. This judgment is coming. But it's like, yeah, see, look, to who? This emperor. It's giving emperor versus emperor, and change is coming. It's some movement in the spirit. The spirit is moving. I told you this has something to do with family. This is Ten of Cups. And look, truth. And it's truth versus lies, deceit, manipulation, trickery with this devil energy. Hopefully y'all can see it, right? Y'all can see it. Queen of Swords deals in truth. Very logical individual. This could be a judge. somebody that thinks about logic, law, energy, and the Knight of Cups is some sort of offering of compassion. Could be understanding. It could be what you need, like what your heart is desiring. It's something from the heart that this Queen of Swords is offering. Something that's needed because the Knight of Cups is giving spiritual. It's like what should be happening. It feels like good energy is the returning of something. That's what I'm getting. Is again, it's giving the energy that whatever this individual is deciding, or the spirit of truth, or something that's an operant of truth from the spirit that's placing judgment on this emperor. I don't know why she's giving me Uriel vibes right now. She's giving seventh chakra, she's giving crown chakra, she's giving understanding of the law of the truth of what it is supposed to be. And she's giving that she's deciding that this emperor, the judgment, is some sort of violation of something. The way that they are controlling, the way that they are manipulating, the way that they make people kind of convince them that they are worthy of something to share this with, or to invest or give resources, or it's almost feeling like somebody who's power hungry and they are abusing the power, they are abusing the seat, and is they're being placed under judgment. It's something about the laws, and it's like I'm hearing like equal application of the law. Yeah, see, Knight of Swords and King of Swords. Right, it's something about equal application of the law. I don't know if it's quick thinking, if it was like they think that they're smarter, or maybe it's thought versus thought in a way that, perception and everything. Like, again, who do they perceive to be worthy and who's not? Right, so say if this is somebody that's like an executor over a family trust, and you guys have to go to this person and plead your case. My refrigerator went out. I just got evicted. I need a motor for my car. That type of shit. And you could go to the family trust and kind of this person, the consecutor or whatever you call it, conservator, and petition for some sort of help and assistance. You almost have to convince this person, like, see if you can get to their feels and tilt their scale to the compassion and be able to get the money because they're holding on to it like it all belongs to them, beloved. That's what it's giving. But it's given like, depending on who they have emotion for, who they actually will share their cup with, is who's gonna get the resources. And that shit feels incredibly unfair, beloved. And it's given like, that's what this shit is not designed for. That it's not. Right, so it's about this person having some sort of power and choosing when to extend it and when to hold it back. And I'm hearing the word hoarding it, so that they hoard it. Four of Pentacles, they hoard it, they control it, and they decide when the fuck they decide they want to share it and under what conditions. Shit, they might decide that they not sharing shit with nobody. Like, we're just gonna fucking keep it, is what I'm getting. Like, this person is selfish. Yeah, look what they split on. Justice. Justice for who? Whoever's in this star energy. The light in the darkness. The new lead, the new authority for the family. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. Yeah, beloved. Somebody sitting in their seat and they think they are all of that. They are so suchy muchy is what I'm hearing. They are so suchy muchy, but the spirit said, The truth is, a tower is coming, and didn't we say we felt it? We felt that. Ooh, shit, it's a whole queen in town, is what I heard, beloved. But this cop, yeah, that's what they said. And I can't make it up, because on the bottom is the other empress to it. I can't make it up. It's a tower. This could actually release somebody to this emperor seat. It's like rising, right? So if the family kingdom essentially was under the guise of patriarchy, right? It's given that when this goes down, the new authority is going to be an empress energy. It's flipping from a patriarchy to a matriarchy. Hmm. 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 I'm getting something that even almost feels political. So I'm picking up something on a macro level, not just micro, in terms of our individual families and stuff. But it's given like this could be a change for somebody's political system and how things have operated for a very long time, right? For a group, a collective, that would be like the family, right? So, say if, for instance, in the United States, right, we have always had male presidents. There's never been a female. We've had a couple female runners, starting back from like Shirley Chisholm. We got, of course, Hillary Clinton and the modern day Kamala Harris just recently, right? But we know that the country historically has never been in a position to elect a female president. Like, that's just something the mentality just doesn't accept. We believe from a systemic standpoint, historically, that male leadership is best. But when they use some kind of crazy logic in terms to substantiate that, right? Like women just don't have the propensity or the mental capacity in order to take leadership on that type of level. And I'm getting things changing because that's just been in the States. Like you look at, I want to say, England or in Europe, they definitely have had matriarchies. Matriarchies are not uncommon across the globe. It's only in the States where we have this deep, you know, visceral reaction to having women in leadership. It's been historically a patriarchy. But whatever this individual is doing in terms of resource allocation and creating hardships, it may be enough to flip the mindsets for this tower moment to happen. And then here in comes leadership, like a different type of leadership, going from a female, I mean, a patriarchy, which is male, to a feminine. Like, we could potentially see a female president because of all of what's happening in the political arena, like the discourse that's here. Especially if she learns from, her predecessors and how they ran and how to really get to the minds of people and like understand their logic and why they think how they think. She could use that knowledge, Queen of Swords energy, to, flip the script is what it's given. So picking up two different messages, same thing, same principle, is changing of the order of leadership or the hierarchy itself. Whether we're under a patriarchy, this type of ruling where it's manipulation, is resource hoarding, where people have to petition for what they want and it's based on affiliation. How do I feel about you? Is whether or not you get what you need from me in order to succeed, to strive, to press forward, to make your cricket road straight is given. To ease the stress at the end of the day. And it's given that so much is happening with this person being under judgment that shit is gonna flip. It's somebody who thinks about it in a different way. Somebody that knows how to operate on laws and principle and integrity is what is given. Like they would judge people fairly. According to the need is what is given. Like you wouldn't be like, oh, you the one chose to have two kids with two different daddies and both of them motherfucking left you. So your car engine went out and you can't afford it. Your baby daddies ain't gonna pay for it. Sucks to fucking be you, right? This person wouldn't look at people like that. They wouldn't judge them like that. They wouldn't, put them under that type of scrutiny is what is given. They would just look at the need and assess it. Maybe how many times have you come seeking help? Like, what are you doing to help yourself and uplift yourself? Like, they could support you in your endeavor if you were active in building yourself up and trying to make a way, like, so that you don't slip back. If you are a person that's learning how to fish so that you could feed yourself, then they would help you buy your fishing poles and strings and bait and shit so that you can go forward and be successful. Then you don't have to return to get more shit. That's what it's given. And that's kind of like, being judged on your morality, on your character, on your integrity, right? What it is that you're doing. not just because how I fucking feel about you. You know, oh, you a person that when I ask you to go fucking, you know, pick my suits up or some shit, you'll go do it. You kiss my ass, you're my yes man. So I'm gonna let you get whatever you need to get. So the shit feels real imbalanced, like an abuse of power. That's what we're picking up. So hopefully, while we were getting out that energy and kind of seeing how these pieces come together, you guys could feel me, you know what I mean, it's resonating. If it is, you know what I'm saying, you know what to do. Look for the signs and reminders. Angel numbers are coming through. We're getting progress, 6, 7, 8. Do you want to kiss that? Yes. 6, 7, 8, progress. What kind of progress are you making to better yourself? And if I can help you get a leg up because I see you're working to pull yourself up, then I'm going to support that. It doesn't matter like whether you lick my bootstraps, you know what I mean? It's giving that. It's giving renewal. 8, 9, 0. 8 and 9 is 17, 1 and 7 is 8. That breaks down to, you know, 8 and 0, which is 8. It's giving karma. It gives what goes around comes around type of energy. You're experiencing renewal and fresh beginnings. Release the past and embrace the opportunity for growth and transformation ahead. I do feel growth and transformation coming through. It's, this old leadership is under judgment and is making way for the new. So take it how it resonates and applies to you. Shift. See, I told you, it's a shift coming. That's what Spirit said. It's a shift. It's a shift in leadership that's here. It's like giving restructuring. Yeah. And it's something about self-care too. Like, how are you caring for you? Self-care, self-love is about, you know, skilling you up. Like your thinking, supporting everything. Like, how are you able to fully take care of you to be self-sufficient? Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, all of it. And this person is going to look and see how you are operating on those laws, beloved. And if you are being deceitful in any kind of way, toxic, it's giving like it's going to be a no-go, Ashe. Eye candy is here. We see intuition, inspired action, beauty, art, socializing, flow, potential romance. It's something in this. 5, 5 is 10. It's giving an ending, a harsh ending, but it's something about you will be involved in a new exciting project. This person, judgment for eye candy. Take a look around you. There's so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Spirit, help us with this. It's something like about, I'm getting whatever they think is sweet to the eye, right? So they take their actions based on whether it's beautiful or how it hits their eye, their senses, how they see it, right? And it could be having a thing for people in terms of, I'm picking up potential in romance is given like, maybe they do more for people that they're engaged with. They could be actually using resources to support like either some sort of lifestyle to get people, the things that they look at, the things that they covet. Wow. Starting over. I'm telling you, it's a shift, it's a change, it's a renewal, it's a start over, it's a whole reset. And 21 breaks down to 3, and now it's the knock we were getting. It was given 3 of Swords energy. 21 is also the World card in Tarot, and it's right here. See? It's the World card. It's a reset here. You are being presented with the opportunity for a fresh start and a new beginning. Release regrets. Embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. It's definitely a releasing. A shift. A great shift is coming. Clarity. See, it's definitely a need for clarity, great transformation, major changes. And it's given fast pace, and we saw that 8 of Wands, like this right here could happen quick, like a quick shift. It could be very unexpected. A usurping of authority, a change in authority. What is this? It's a change, a shift in the family, and even the family or the collective gaining some sort of clarity over the hoarding and the allocation of resources. It's giving great transformation. This could also be giving me like a transformation of wealth, right? We've been talking about, like, not we have on this channel, but just in turn, we keep up with politics. We think about all kinds of things. Like, we're going to like a digital monetary policy, like Bitcoin and shit like that is going to be good. I mean, it could be good. I do feel like it's a good thing. We work in digital money anyway, so the fallacy of like tangible currency is just something to make people feel good because they can touch it. But most people, you get everything through electronic transfers anyway, right? We're not writing checks anymore like that. Nobody gets a check issued to them like that. It's only very small populace that actually get a physical check that you take to a financial institution to cash it and get cash back. That's just not how the world operates anywhere, pretty much. Everything is pretty much digital currency, and we're transitioning to that. But at the same time, we also feel a transference of wealth. Like, we know that there are individuals that have power, that sit in powerful places, that control resources, and they hoard them, and they only give them to people or populace that they see fit that they should have it, right? And some of it is based on, their own motive, their own agenda, who they feel connected to, beloved. So that right there, we understand from a political standpoint. And I just saw an article, on legislation that was just passed, I think, in the House, and it's supporting uh, electronic funds, like establishing it as a part of, like, Federal Reserve type of energy. But we are going through a great transference of wealth from the poorest communities up to, the richest. That's what they used to call Reaganomics, right? Like that trickle down effect that it never trickles down. Like, so I don't know, right? But changes are on the map, changes. And we do get change in monetary policy. This is definitely about money, big money. Embrace change and take courageous steps to unlock opportunities for personal growth and transformation. Great transformation and clarity. It's given this whole arena, or whether it's in a family that is happening or on a larger macro scale, which is it's also happening, that there is going to be a change in leadership. Somebody who's thinking about how do we effectively execute on the laws, or what laws we need in place in order to execute this fairly, is what I'm getting. Make it more equitable, where people who need the help and who are trying to help themselves can get the leg up they need in order to experience success and happiness. It's like fulfilling that oath, that mantra, that we have the right to pursue happiness, right? Prosperity. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, look, lessons learned. It's giving lessons learned. It's giving lessons learned from the past, what has already happened, and where it lands us. It's giving a guiding light, somebody in the dark. It's giving rising star energy coming up out of nowhere, right? Right into the forefront, right into the limelight, right into the spotlight to take this seat, authority. So, within the upcoming years or cycles, it could be within the next 3 election cycles, we could have a female president. That's what I'm getting. Compromise. I'm hearing compromised. Like, this person, this emperor has been compromised. Right? They're not just the only person pulling their string. Again, it's their affinity, it's their connections, who they are connected to, and they give to who they choose to give to. See, karma. Didn't we say karma was coming? We broke down that number 8. Karma is here. Balance. And we see finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. For somebody, yeah, completion. 999 season, they took a chance on something. Swift action. 8 and 8 is 16, which breaks down to 7. This is about swift action among the wealthy. Promises and commitments that needed to be kept in these partnerships. They took chances to do it, and it's given judgment coming for it. This shit is almost over. Completion, the world card is here. And it's giving people being released or just released in general. Because look, 876 release, in this completion, the first word says release. Release, release. Good times for somebody. 24 and 24, that's 6 and 6 is giving balance. 6 and 6 breaks down to 12, which is the mirror of the 21, which also breaks down to grief, the 3 of swords we were getting. Like people needing to choose whether it's going to be a little bit of grief, a little bit of angst, a little bit of something that makes you a little bit uncomfortable, but it's easy for you to work through, it's easy for you to transmute, versus something that's heavy. I'm talking about the boot coming down. I'm talking about you feel like your heart has been shattered in pieces. Like it could take years and years and years and years to heal it, to transmute it. That's what they were saying. Soft grief versus loud grief. Yeah. Somebody has some unique skills. It's giving Star Hermit with the High Priestess Ace of Cups. It's giving somebody that shines in the dark, that's a guiding light. They truly understand themselves from a very deep core base level, intuitive. Like you allow the spirit to guide you, filled with like all these revelations. Is given like very tapped in. It's given a priestess like a sage, and it's giving cup overflowing. It's given a challenge to the future though. So you may have to like pursue like why do you believe like that, or what are you into? It could be different from the normal traditional track, right? We do see progress and security. But what just flew out here on the floor? Yeah, it's given a change in beliefs. Right? And something difficult in the future or pressing forward with this change of beliefs. From like Hierophant energy to High Priest energy. Yeah, slow down. See, it's a challenge or something. Remember I said I felt like Spirit was telling us to slow down so we can make sure we get this out right? That's what flew out. We were picking up that energy. And see, 4-4 breaks down to 8. It's definitely giving karma. Pay close attention to the people in your life, surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. See, communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Queen of Swords, she definitely does that. That's characteristics. And yeah. Simplification. As you progress, it's like holding security. Like you need to have boundaries. If you are this person, the new authority rising, right? It's like, and that's whether it's in your family or whatever it's giving. Somebody could have political aspirations. I don't know who I'm speaking to, right? It's just given that you are this new authority that's being passed the crown, is given successorship, and the spirit definitely is warning you about something. Slow down and pay attention. Wisdom comes in multiple forms, beloved, so that you can see the truth of this toxicity. Right? You not only can you see it, you can hear it, you can feel it, right? Use your spiritual gifts. You've learned a lot of lessons of knowing who to connect to and who to give your cup of love to, beloved, who to share it with. Thank you. Who to share it with. Not just who to give your cup of love to, because it's like you can love everybody, but it's something about who you are directly offering things to. So if you do sit in a situation or a seat where you are like thinking about, who you're going to help and give a leg up to, it's something about allowing your intuition to guide you on who you pour into, who you give opportunities to help their cup overflow, right? So say like if you were a person that could come in and drop a resource in somebody's cup to help them overflow, it's going to overflow because they've already been doing the work to fill the cup up. Again, it's like that integrity, morality. What are you doing to help you while you seeking help from me? If I can see you doing the work already, you on the way and you just hit a bumpy spot and you need support, then I can lift you up. But if you just coming to me to get some shit and I'm just passing away to people who are my yes men, that shit is not what's up. It's not. It leaves a lot of people without resources, and the ones that need it don't get it, and the ones that don't need it have all of it. That's what we picking up. Which one? This one? Thank you so much. Look. Everybody ain't gonna get it, but everybody ain't for you, beloved. That's just it. So be mindful. This is the great severing, right? It is change and transformation happening, and a lot of it is happening right before our eyes. Like, it's televised, it's in your face energy. Oftentimes we just don't see it for what it is. Again, like so many people, and I'm not saying whether it's good or bad, because I don't think everything is just inherently good or bad. But it's like, why should we move to digital currency? You mean to tell me I'm not going to be able to just, have tangible money? Well, then for the most part, you don't now. You don't. You got digital currency. Anytime you want to spend some money, you pull out your bank card, your debit card, you pull out your credit card. We get paid from our jobs as direct deposit. They send electronic credits to electronically to a bank account, and you access it electronically. But those who can see, being on the front things like an early change adapter, adapting to change, and you can read the terrain and where it's going, you're in a prime position to make a lot of money. Because those who are buying into Bitcoin and digital currency now, before it becomes regulated, when it does, it go public, boom. A lot of people gonna be wealthy overnight, beloved. It's all about your perspective. Where is the world going? Travel, change. Where are we moving to? Can you move with the times? Some people can't. They stuck, right? It's like I got to hold on to the former system. Well, the former things are passing away. Health and date is here. Date. There's a specific date. I don't know why I just heard March 25th, 2023. So that date could have been significant for somebody. Laziness is here. See, it's something with perspective and laziness, right? Your dreams are so much bigger than your efforts. It's given like being able to see whether a person is truly lazy, they're not putting in their efforts to achieve, or if it's just something, that's a perspective, because how we think about effort and effort expenditure could be subjective. How hard do you think a person supposed to work? Just saying. Against what odds? I'm hearing Tupac, against all odds. Yeah, envy. Envy is definitely here. Focusing on what other have is a drain on your energy. So it's very difficult to not think about those who have and those who have not, right? Yeah, revenge just flew out in a challenge. So somebody could definitely want to take revenge over you. If you are the person that's succeeding, like the throne is being given to you to help lead your family forward, the past person who felt like they had some sort of authority or those connected to that person could feel a kind of way about you. So you deal with people who sit in an envious position. They feel envy. It's giving greed and it's giving chaos. Greed and chaos, and we see obligation is coming through, and the future is here. We see fear of failure. Travel is coming back. Passive income and some sort of experiment. I heard the American experiment. We are experiment. Like, there is not another system of government on the planet that's like this. It's very different. Right? A loan is coming through. I'm in need of financial assistance. That's what we were getting. Right? I'm in need of financial assistance. Somebody that would be, considering who gets the resources. Yeah, gift. Are you going to get the resources? Is there somebody that's sabotaging your opportunity to access resources? Yes, the person that's hoarding the money. They are hostile. And it could be to certain groups of people. It could be collective, again, macrocosm. But if this person is in control of money in the family and they don't like you, they have particular people that they like for whatever their fucking reason is, they can hold back resources from you. You need something, you need a loan, you need help, and it's given, they don't want to fucking help you. I don't know what is up with March 25th, 2023, but that date keeps sticking out to me. Financial freedom is coming in. See, it's a shift happening. Anything else here? Spirit said no. Retreat. Entrepreneur is coming through though. Entrepreneur. Author. Yeah, retreat. And trick. So don't be tricked by somebody trying to come in and get your shit. If there has been an authority shift in terms of money and being some sort of authority in the family, like, don't be tricked by people trying to connect with you to get what you got. Some people will connect with you simply to assimilate or to extract resources from you. I'm reminded of like somebody who has the equation and this person would attach to you so that they can create something out of what you already did. Like extract some sort of formula from the formula you already created. Like if you have the data, you have the data set, then they will want to come in and connect with you so that they can derive data from you and they will take it and then they go use it for their own greed, to create some sort of illusion. They could use that illusion to get stuff from other people. That's what we were getting, that whole DDG thing, right? We put that on the community page. That dude connected to Holly Bailey, and she was like, a rising star. She doing her thing. She now got a kid with this person. So for me, it was giving trapping. Like, we don't think about how women get trapped with babies too. If y'all don't believe me, listen to a Glorilla interview. So many dudes that be trying to, you should just have my baby. For what? Why? That's what she at with it. I'm not saying that wherever you at is where you at, but you got to think about the mentality of some of these people. But that dude, DDG, attached himself to her. Now she got a baby. And if you listen to that little clip of him telling the same fucking joke to another woman that Holly told him, she had him cracking up at that joke. They having a good old time kikiing and just like when they first dating and getting to their relationship or whatever. And now that it's over with, he's telling the same fucking joke she told him to another chick, and it definitely did not hit. It didn't land. Nobody giggled, cracked a smile, or shit. So did it feel fake and inauthentic? Absolutely. But what is the purpose? The manipulation to me is insidious. That's the part that we need to think about, the principle, beloved. This is what they said. This is a stressful situation. Whatever this stressful situation is, it's coming to an end. We're sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. This change, this shift of authority, this switch, usurping of authority, or whatever the fuck this emperor that's falling, is going to open up a way for a lot of people or individuals. You will be able to help, with them with their stress, their issues, their problem, even help lead people to financial freedom. It's definitely breaking something off the lineage and moving a whole collective of people forward. Even if you just consider that collective as your family, those who are supposed to be moving, those who are trying to move, those who are accepting and willing to go on the journey of self-improvement. Don't dwell on the past. Try not to dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. And we did see the future card come up, right? It says all it does is steal your joy and your sense of inner peace. Concentrate on the here and now and enjoy every moment for what it is. You are creating new memories. It's definitely creating something totally new. And I'm getting memorable and valuable. What is this? So no act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. And it's given this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords has gone through hell and back. She's been through a lot of battles. You talking about like the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords. She done been through some shit. And she's learned a lot. She's battle tested, right? And it's given that strengthens her compassion and empathy. It's giving like that intuition is giving your spiritual cup. Your heart is overflowing, but it's understanding, right? Lessons learned. You're not just gonna be like, oh, this person just do random shit for me because I don't fucking feel like doing it while I'm sitting on my high seat. Therefore, they get whatever they want to get from me. I give to them because they support my ego. And this pseudo persona, right, is giving that. But if you are a person that has integrity, morals, and ethics, right, you are working on yourself to lift yourself up and you just need a boost, a lift up, oh, she's going to support that. Why is March 25th, 2023? I keep seeing the date and they keep giving me that date week. If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, you actually relish in such interludes. I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. Why is this card important? Because from somebody else's perspective, you appear lazy. Right? To the untrained eye, is what I'm hearing them say. You doodling, wandering, could appear to be totally unproductive. Therefore, you can appear to be lazy. But that is the furthest thing from the truth. What it's doing is giving you these beautiful interludes that allow your genius creativity to come through. So when you do move, your productivity is incredibly high. It's given like you produce, but it could be like, I need to be creative. I need to let my mind wander. I need to disconnect from thought. I need to feel. I need to ground. I need to get my creative juices flowing. And that takes me a minute. But when my eyes open, I'm connected. I know what I'm going for. And I go produce it. It's like giving that shift, right? And some people could look at that in a type of way and categorize you where they feel like, oh, you don't need no help because you're just not trying. But that could be the furthest thing from the truth. And don't allow your creative process to really affect you and keep you in stagnancy. That's for somebody. Like you could have a lot of creativity and get a lot of ideas, but make sure you're acting on them because that's going to be the test for this new person who could help you. So we thought we were going to be through, but I guess we're not. We're getting the Wisdom Oracle. They want to bring in some more truth, Queen of Swords. Goodness, that was a challenge to get that Band-Aid. Band-Aid. We did not give a Band-Aid. We gave somebody a Band-Aid. A cut, bleeding. Rip the Band-Aid off. It's a Band-Aid on your family. Something that is covering up something that's been on there so fucking long, it's hard to get it off. Like to rip the Band-Aid off. Like, no, I'm getting like somebody need to soak it, put some water or some spiritual flow on it and get the adhesive up and like, because they feel like it's like cemented down and it's very tough to pull up. Yeah, see, I told you this Queen of Swords is going to get somebody what? What have we been saying the whole reading? Spirit said it is not us. We don't say shit. We just a channeled messenger. We just a vessel that they use, beloved. And whatever it is, it's somebody's family. And it's giving like upliftment, right? Like somebody's being risen up. But it's definitely giving a leg up. And 3 and 4 is 7. It's definitely giving partnerships and relationships. See, she could be a great help. Whoever this person is could be a great help to others to lift them up. But you see how this little baby, you see how the baby is doing the work to pull themselves up? They're not lazy. They are putting work and effort in. She's just being a foundation and there is help here. Because once they get up there, then they stand on her back, right? They ride on her back. But they had to do the work to get up there. So it's not, they're showing that mentally they don't have a lack. It's not like I can't do anything for myself. It's not like I'm not empowered. See, it's a fork in the road. This action of you working to pull yourself up and putting, taking that, is given leaning forward. Like they will push you forward because you're pushing forward. That's what they're going to use to make the decision. Please clear anything that would affect my communication. Slow down. Speak slowly. And we're getting 13, death energy. Transition, transformation. But it's definitely like, oh shit, I never noticed that. It almost looks like the llama is chained to the post. I don't know if y'all can see that. You see this? Don't it look like it's attached to the post? Like the way it's definitely not just hanging down. It's the way that it is attached to something. And it's given the post. So even if you, for somebody's side message that I'm picking up, reading this, is giving like a pseudo choice. Like you can make the choice, but something has to be released first. You have to be released. It's something about a releasing before you can even choose which road you're going to go down. Or maybe the choice of which way you're going to go. Like if you're going to accept this, if you're going to do it, if you're going to make the shift, if you're going to go through the transition, making the shift hit the sacral. So I'm getting that, right? It's like making the shift and making the choice releases you so that you can go down the road. Look, milk and honey is in reverse. Political. Side note that we just heard, I heard the land of milk and honey falling. So take that how it resonates. We know what the political terrain is in the States. We do. So however you feel about it, it's not my place to get into that with you. I can only tell you what the Spirit is telling me. Community is definitely something about community. It's giving collective. And it's like, again, 8. It's a change, it's a shift. What goes around comes around. It's giving a flip. It's giving community thinking, community partnerships. Which way are you going to go with this is what it's giving. It's giving a separation too. It's giving great severance. See, the chaos and conflict is what's causing the fights, the demise, the downturn. 33:6. What is it giving? Chaos and conflict, it will lead to us getting to a place of calm and serenity and tranquility, but it's only after the completion, after the shift has happened. All of this chaos and conflict that we're experiencing is making the way. It's setting the terrain for a different type of day. It's giving a shift in leadership. It's giving going from a patriarchy to a matriarchy, beloved. And people don't really realize it. It's like somebody who can take the lessons learned and apply it, even in the political arena. And the same way that we have politics in countries, it's the same way that we have politics in families. So you take it which way it resonates for you, beloved, because it's definitely giving both, macro and micro. See, somebody is being put on a pedestal, poised and set up for success. And this pedestal has been built by the rubble of the chaos and the conflict. 4 and 8 is 12. 12 is hangman. 21 is the world card, the mirroring, a successful completion, but it's something about the awakening. It's something about the journey, the understanding, how the chaos and conflict has prepared you to sit on this pedestal. In your family, you could be one of the people that's been denied. Like you went to this person and to get help and they denied you because they may feel like you were just lazy and you weren't trying to help yourself. Maybe you were a creative. Maybe you had like this genius type of energy and it comes through in a different way. Maybe you just didn't kiss this person ass, Ashe. You know what I mean? And like if you don't kiss ass and you work in a different type of way, then this person would not help you, Ashe. But if another person comes along, or you may be it because of the shit that you've gone through, experiences in the family, beloved, you have been set up for success because of the chaos and conflict. That's what sets you up. I keep saying, look, no peace like home. And it's something about rising up and the challenges of it. No place like home. And for some reason, I'm saying peace. But we transmute peace into wholeness. The same way we transmute wholeness into serenity, into tranquility. Transmute wholeness into tranquility, into serenity. Breathe. See meditation. 2 and 9, breaking down to 11. The spirit is guiding this all the way. 14, the temperance, being balanced, being fair, judging people on their characteristics and on their merits. What are their merits? It's given, I keep hearing peace to tranquility. We have definitely been talking on not using the word peace, right? Peace, because we believe, the Spirit has told us, therefore we believe, that peace, when the universe hear it, do we know for sure it's hearing Peace, or if it's hearing Piece? Am I looking for a piece, a portion of something? Or am I looking for calm, serenity, and tranquility? If I'm looking for calm because of the chaos, then I should say I'm seeking calmness. I recognize calm in my life. I take the space and opportunity to create calm, to experience calm, right? To acknowledge calm. So I could take the energy of me desiring peace and transmute it, elevate it into wholeness, right? Wholeness for self means that I can be good with whatever is going on in this entire arena. Knowing that I'm whole, I'm complete, nothing broken and nothing missing makes me calm. I feel serene, I feel tranquil. And therefore the agenda, the motive has been met. It's just a switch in how we say things, what avenue we're taking. It releases confusion and it speeds up your manifestation. No longer am I getting parts of this or parts of that. I'm getting the whole thing, the whole experience, and I can be grateful for that. Yeah, it's definitely something with rest. And they're giving a number 24. It's giving and receiving, which is 6. Is giving a 6 of Pentacles, coming away from somebody who would be under the 4, hoarding and controlling, to somebody who is calm and serene, like they share with ease and grace. It's even like being able to receive in your sleep. And as we were saying, exchanging, we were getting the 6 of Pentacles. That's exchanging gifts. 2 and 7 breaks down to a 9. Yeah, it's giving wish fulfillment. It's giving 9 Pentacles, being self-sufficient. And it's giving like the ability to rest, to do things with ease and grace. It's giving like exchanging and getting shit in your sleep. And to me, that's rich, that's wealthy. And we also see a loyal heart here. And we see trust. Loyalty could be you coming together with yourself. It could be another person who's loyal to you because you've shown those merits, those characteristics to be loyal to you, right? It's giving trusting. It's giving divine feminine energy. It's giving matriarchy. It's giving setting people up to be blessed. Like you have a seat, you have a position, and you will help elevate others to their position as well. And you will do it by the book. Like shit being lined up. For somebody, you may need to just watch, observe, and continue to learn lessons learned, and then get ready to take the risk to go all the way. Yeah, and I'm getting you can go the distance. It's something about being in between worlds. The last one. Oh, maybe not. Shit, a new life coming out of the dark, which is the chaos and conflict. And look, crown, a new crown you're wearing. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, is what they said. New life, and then now they said this is it. Truth be told, that's the truth. Ace of Swords, clarity, and it could be something that you never even imagined, beloved. Shit. Anything else? Nope, that's it. So for somebody, get ready to make a switch. Because something is falling. And they did say the land of milk and honey, so we're going to have to put that out there. So it's definitely giving me a dual energy, a dual message. Take it on the macro and the micro. Currency changing, which is energy is changing, energy is shifting. Things that are, from the tangible, which you can touch, which is given surface level, to the things that you cannot touch. Things that you cannot readily just see, like it's given a whole different type of energy. Some people are going to envy you. Yes, see, closed-minded. A lot of closed-minded people are going to envy you. They are. Yeah. Sometimes you fail to see the infinite possibilities and opportunities that are available to you. They do. They envy you because they fail to see the infinite possibilities. Like there's opportunity that's arising from this terrain, from this space of chaos and conflict. There's opportunities that arise, from when even governments fail and they shift, right? Because we do see the signs of it. Our government is changing right in front of our eyes, and it's whether or not we recognize it, right? This is more in line with a oligarchy, or I will say we're leaning more towards a dictatorship. We've never had a military parade for any president, and that should be alarming to people. It really, really should. Because that's a clear sign of dictatorship. It's using military force to intimidate. But that's the history behind it. And we do know that truth in education is under attack. If you have a populace of people that don't know their history, then they're more inclined to go back. We see women's rights being shut down. We haven't had autonomy over our own bodies fully, but we did have rights that are now being taken away from us. There's a whole push in dynamics to get women to kind of go back into a space that they never enjoyed in the first place. Then we're talking about why is that women, are the initiators of divorce at like 70-something%. Because they weren't happy in the first place, beloved. As soon as women gain rights to have autonomy, like you can have a bank account on your own. You can establish credit. You can get a house by yourself. Then you didn't have to sit in a place where you were being abused and neglected. Unalived. The unalignment rate was alarming. Like, domestic violence wasn't even against the law. To murder your wife was not against the law. People need to consider that. Like, think about that. Why do women leave? Because shit, look how they were treated in relationships. There was not a lot of harmony. No. They stayed because they had to stay. You could not get anything else without it. That was what you were expected to do. But we're in a different day and age. So what now are they expecting from you? Has that mindset shifted? No. A lot of masculines still feel like you should not have the ability to divorce if you want to. Oh, she just got, up in her head because she's emotional and she wants a divorce. What's making her emotional, though? Is she going through some things that, in some cases, that don't even show? How many women go through financial abuse? Like, if they don't stay and do what a person wants them to do, if you don't lick their boots, if you don't kiss their ass, then you're not provided for. And if you leave, it's like, where am I gonna go? Tower moment. See? To this Empress. It's like the Tower is freeing somebody. That's what I'm getting. And once you get, it's given like Fiona, right? From Shrek Part 4. I don't know if y'all seen that. I'm a big kid, so I love kid movies. There's a lot of principles in kid movies, right? So Fiona, she saved herself. And she led a whole fucking revolution to free everybody else. Like to free the other ogres who were being persecuted by Rumpelstiltskin and his like tyrannical reign or whatever, right? So it's crazy that Shrek would just show up and be like, oh, you know, I'm saving you and you're supposed to be my lady. She's like, I stopped waiting for that shit. I stopped waiting for true love's kiss. This is not a fantasy. It's like I'm not fanatical over romantics. She learned that she could save herself because nobody else was truly getting ready to show up. And what did he have to do? Shrek had to man up. He had to come along beside her, what she was doing, join the revolution, something that was purposeful. And during that, they reconnected from a soul space. But it wasn't because she needed to be saved. Like, can we help each other? Can we do what we are designed to do? I have a purpose and you have a purpose in you. And if our purposes align for the greater good, then that connects us from something that's way deeper than just the superficial. It's not no damsel in distress type shit. See? Lovers. How is it that we connect? They ain't got no clothes on, so I got to cover up their business, right? But it's like, how do we like connect in these relationships, whether it's family, whether it's romantic, whether it's friendships, having our boundaries intact and understanding why we are connecting. You know, it's not because you just woke up and saw me and I'm supposed to be your chick. No, it's something about helping and it's something about align for the sake of purpose. Yeah. It's something about purpose. It's opportunity to do something. Prosperity, opportunity, manifestation. What are you supposed to be manifesting? Is it a new beginning for a whole other demographic, a whole other collective, or a collective that you're collectively a part of? It's definitely for change. It's for growth. It is not to just keep shit the same. See, look, justice. For those who don't have something, who feel like they are missing out on opportunities. Somebody who probably been through the shit a couple of times and don't even see that there is something that could help lift them up out of a situation. Like maybe you've asked 3 times and nobody wanted to put shit in your cup. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it could be you are sitting here thinking and your mind is wandering and doodling, and then all of a sudden, shit, I just manifested this cup and now I'm gonna take it. Right? It doesn't have to be that I'm just sitting here doing nothing and feeling sad and sorry for myself because of whatever has happened. That may not be the absolute truth. It could be sitting here like I'm within myself, I'm transmuting the energy, I'm reflecting, and from that reflection, I've gotten introspection and new inspiration, and I manifested this opportunity. And yeah, I'm gonna take it. Even if it makes me feel a kind of way. Like grief, regret, remorse. Maybe I had to walk away from things in the past. Like, you know, other relationships and connections. You know, clearing the confusion and realizing that I have a plethora of options, that there are other selections. I'm going to keep going forward until I get this wish fulfillment, and then the next step is ultimate happiness, because I'm going to run into a person that is on my timeline, beloved. Like, I can change the wheel. What is this? That's that emperor that's going to get karma. It's feeling like, yeah. See, King of Pentacles. Somebody that wants to hoard money. King of Pentacles in reverse and Wheel of Fortune was in reverse. Whoever this person is that likes to control, to hoard, they are not kind, they are not gracious, they are not giving. They're going to get karma. And for that, they will struggle. I'm getting until the ending. Anywho, hopefully this message resonated for something and you got it out of it. I got something out of it. I trust that the Most High God will magnetize a person to this space that needs to hear it. I don't know. Can't place no judgment on how it's supposed to land. I don't know why I feel the need to say this, because it's usually not that. The message is what the message is, But for some reason, I'm getting that it's a little bit sensitive, right? Because it does feel like that soft grief of having to sever connections. And it could be to people that you feel a connection to, a deep connection to, but you know that in order to stave off a larger, greater hurt that would take a long time to heal from, you would rather do this thing, this boundary, and accept a small amount of grief, something that you can transmute, something that you're willing to accept this little bit, this soft grief, in exchange for the big hit. It's like, yeah. Okay, so I don't know. I'm seeing a horror film. If y'all can go and let your mind stretch there. I'm seeing the horror film Saw, like the first Saw. And you see it was two people in the room and both of them were chained, right? But it's given like the first part of the game where it was like you could stay in this room chained to this thing and suffer and die, starving, dehydration, whatever the case may be. Or you can cut your foot off and get out of this chain and be free. It's given like somebody's given a choice, like you need to cut off something. It is going to hurt, but it is to free you so that you can go forward. Or you can stay chained to this situation and perish, like certainty of perishing, because you choose not to experience the soft grief, right? It's given that. Like, this is a hit, and it's gonna be a hit to the system, but you will heal and you will grow from it. Or you can stay chained to it and perish, beloved. Which one are you willing to accept? And I'm getting that card, the fork in the road, where we saw the little llama was chained to something. So what would that llama have to do to release itself from the chain? Or that boundary, that trap, whatever is holding it hostage, holding it back? It probably will experience some sort of pain, like you have to do something, you're going to experience something to release yourself, to grow from, but you can grow from it, you can heal from it and go forward and be successful and still elevate, right? But if you don't do it, then you could, it's like perish from some sort of terrible ending. It's like, it's given like a crazy juxtaposition, right? It's like you have to choose between the lesser of two evils. The lesser of two. And it's giving the lesser is not even evil, it's what you need to live to your fullness. Even if that means you lose a small piece of you. Which one? This? Yeah. See, you have to lose something to come out. Because that's like the price of the crown. That's what it's giving. It's the price of the crown. To accept the position. You're going to experience some sort of small grief in order to get it, to gain it, beloved. There's a sacrifice here. Are you willing to give up this small thing? Or do you want to hold on to it and perish with it? Thank you so much for joining us here on the Tears and Wheat Tarot Show. You sure enough never know what you're going to get. I know that was a lot. It was a heavy message, but I appreciate you being here to receive it. And for those who stuck through, beloved, thank you so much. I supremely appreciate you. And all of you, anybody that's new, welcome to YouTube. Hopefully you vibe and you subscribe, you hit the bell so you know the next time we go live. Know that I love you. I do. I do. Like, seriously, for real, for real, for real, for real. I love you. So if today nobody told you, you heard it from me. I love you, we. I love you just like I love me. Why? Because that's my capacity. But it's growing and expanding on a daily, right? And I thank you so much for growing and expanding with me. I love you just like I love Alpha and the Omega, the mommy and the daddy. Yes, that made us all to be the infinite intelligence breathing because the word lives and we are one, beloved, and don't you ever forget it. To the next now. This one's done. I shape beloved.